So it's I think this is the direction we all have to follow. If I was to advise everyone that don't begin to seek constitutional rule, those no government chairmen, House of Assembly, House of Reps, senators, governors, presidents, they have been given constitutional rule. I'm not sure if one of us has to vote today in a fair election, if we have to vote to ask us to say whether they have performed or they have not performed. Majority of the Nigerians will say they have not performed. Yet they have the constitutional rule. So that is my argument. Let's live here today to start from the family. The question is, how do you want your family to be positioned in this town? And I'll give you another example. In my town, almost every traditional home has been bought over by the Igbos. They will pay for the house. They will pay you to come and remove your father's bones from the grave. And when I saw members of my family trying to join in this craze of collecting 2.5 million, 5 million naira from Igbo traders to buy our heritage, I called all members of our clan. I said, this must not happen to us. You know, if you submit yourself to my management and signed, we can take over the entire units of the property of the units of the family, and then designed a new development, and then bring developers in, and then develop a place that we can then put the name of their family in a big signboard and say this is our heritage, so that in 50 years time when I'm not here, my children wherever they have gone, they can come back and this is our family house. Today if you go to central Ado-Ekiti, central Akure, central most Yoruba town, they will be bought up by people from Nnewi, from Owerri, from all of those places. Before you know, I mean, there are chiefs in Ado-Ekiti now who are only chiefs by name. They have no compound anymore. All of the houses have been sold out. Our kings must ensure this does not continue. We must do urban renewal. There are ways to do it, very creative ways to do it. There are developers all over the world who will come and develop for you, take half and you take half. But the right still belongs to you. You can have a lease for 100 years and the lease will revert to your future generation and all of that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I think more resounding clap. More. All of you, I believe you have gained one thing or the other. So we will continue the question. You want to go to the student side? Okay. I think I will want the student to ask one question because you are the one coming up.
Good day, sir. My name is Babafemi, a student of Olivet Baptist High School. Thank you very much for the electrifying speech. So my question is, are traditional rulers supposed to take part in political activities, such as belonging to political parties? Because from my own point of view, I think it puts them on an inferior level to our political leaders. And then I don't think the King of England would do well to participate in political activities because it puts them on an inferior level to them. Thank you.
Still standing on the existing protocol. Thank you for the well-given lecture. My question is on the security, defining the roles of the traditional rulers. Like you have rightly said, in those days, you said that most of the communities in Yoruba land are built on glorious heritage, but now they have failed us in defending their territory. Most of our territory, like you have rightly said, have been sold to foreigners. Now my question is, we have a program from the government targeted as renewal hope. Is there any renewal for us concerning security in this country? Because nowadays, in the olden days, you dare not even go to the palace to kidnap a king. Nowadays, they are kidnapping king. So what is the hope of the of the average person. Even if our kings are being kidnapped, their wives are being kidnapped. One of our young stars told me, he's very rich. He said, Mom, I want to leave this country because of security. So where are we going concerning security, sir?
Hello, ma'am. Please, hello. We want to know you. Give us your name. Thank you.
Sorry. I'm Miss Ojodu, a vice principal in Ladigbolu Grammar School.
All standing protocol observed. I salute the efforts of our guest speaker. God bless me. When you are talking, I'm sorry, thank you very much. I'm Tuji Kolako, an ex-student of this school, right? And that is my president beside our guest speaker, right? So you dwell on education, and one of the main All right. One of the problems of education in Nigeria today is the fallout of moral decadence. Where I'm going now is, of all people from schools, the least recognized, if it is given any recognition at all, is the issuance of testimonial. Testimonial is a witness to confirm the moral standing of a particular student. The question now is, how many schools issue testimonials? How many establishments ask for, whether schools or ministry or whatever, ask for testimonial in addition to certificate? So this gives us the idea that what we lay emphasis more on now is the issuance of certificates at the expense of all other values to be considered. How do we go out of this problem? And then a charge to principals of schools. Are we honest in portraying a student the way we see him behave in the school? Is the testimony, whichever student is a great testimony to our conduct in the school and the type of school that that fellow passes out? Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, the speaker. Still standing on the existing protocols. I appreciate you, the speaker, for thought-provoking lecture. You talked about moral decadence, and you talked about future leaders. What are we going to do about this BB Naija thing? BB Naija. Young children, many of them want to watch BB Naija. They put themselves in a room and be doing rubbish. It cannot help. Please, what? Thank you. I am Mr. Ibikule Ayobami, the former principal of this school. Thank you, sir.
Please, we want to take students as well before we come back to our alumni. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ladigbolu, a bona fide student of Eminent Baptist Academy. I appreciate you, sir, for your inspirational talk. And this is where my question lies. Why is it that corruption is the order of the day in our academic institution? Please, sir, I want an answer to it.
My name is Oluwale Esther. I'm a student of Ojodu Baptist High School. Thank you so much, sir, for that wonderful speech. My question is, as the argument is a common argument that people are arguing about, is it appropriate for government officials to influence the selection of these traditional rulers? Because from my own point of view, I believe it is not appropriate, because the traditional rulers are meant to serve as intermediaries for the people and the government. So if the government officials are allowed to influence the selection, it will make the traditional rulers to look like puppets of the government officials. That's my question, sir.
Good day, sir. My name is Ajisebi from Ladigbolu Grammar School too. I want to ask that during the regime of our forefathers, is the oracle that used to choose the king? Why is it that is the governor of Oyo State that announced the king?
Do we still take more, sir? Okay.
Hello, my name is Ojodu former principal of Ladigbolu Grammar School and no student. Sir, standing on existing protocol. Being a senator is always a senator in Nigeria, no difference. But nowadays, you talk about the self-employment, and we see that the president always give money out, that they want to give the people in the rural area, those women, those that are not having anything, they will say they want to give them money, either 50,000, 150,000. But I'm telling you today, the money does not go to rural area at all and at all. The money that they said they want to distribute, it's limited to those that are distributing the money. What can we do? And we are saying we want to help the rural people. What can we do as a senator? Those that are senator now, you have many them as a friend. Can't you help us and tell them that they should stop giving the money out instead of wasting the money, wasting the resources? Our refinery are there since no refinery. We are in a problem. President, to stop the self-employment, that money going out to rural area is a urban center. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I would like to address the questions raised by the students first. All of you will agree with me from the questions that have been raised on this side that we now have a breed of fire breed. The questions are potent. They are probing. In fact, I could see the faces of everybody here when those questions were asked. I think all of us, I will comment on those questions, but all of us will reflect on it and know that whatever we are going to do in this country in the future, our children are waiting for us. They are going to seek answers to their questions. It's not going to be like in the past. There's a young man there who has a question about putting our traditional rulers in partisan politics. I never canvassed for that. What is that they should be involved in developmental in the place of their town, not by annual traditional festivals or presentation goes on in the area of business development, employment, town development, urban renewal should be of importance. And if there is a particular quarters where criminals are known to come out, we don't have to wait for the police to do their job. But king to call all the chiefs, call the leaders of that family and say, look, we have found out that that person who is harassing people in this community, who is a rapist, is from your quarters. Something has to be done about it. These are the ways that traditional rulers can be relevant, can be involved in security measures, can be involved in providing education, can be involved in assisting indigent people. I hope you are listening to me. I want to give also a personal example here. I was a party worker. In 1977, I was in final year in school. I was an advert in this newspaper that two Nigerians, King Femi and Babafemi, wanted to provide scholarship for 20 indigent students in Ondo State. My dad rushed to the school where I was with the advert and asked me to apply. I was invited for interview in Akure. My dad took me there. I wrote the interview. I wrote the exams. I was interviewed. On that day, I was selected among the 20. I was given a stipend of 100 naira to cover my tuition for my last year in secondary school. I probably would have been able to manage through if there was no if that scholarship was not there. But again, that scholarship provided a lot of support for my parents and for me. And that itself has shaped my own sense helping people ever since then. 100 naira was the tuition for a whole year in 1977. I know in this town, I know quite a number of your children who are rich, who are wealthy, who are living abroad, who on a daily basis spend $100 on red wine, Hennessy, and on buying things that they do not need. If the cabinet is a sum to a common purse managed by a trustee to pay the school fees of indigent students, I know that in no long time, this purse will be fully enriched. And children are not able to go to school because their parents will not have been able to get from this fund. Who knows, among them, planners could be engineers. These are the kind of things we are calling our traditional rulers to do. You don't have to need to have a constitutional role, sir, before you can play this kind of role in your community. Now, on the issue of testimonial, I think our brother made a very contribution. It's very important. Every member of my class in secondary school who had nothing negative about them have not achieved anything today. Teachers are supposed to know, having related with children for 5 years, those who will do well and those who will not do well. If you come to me as an employer with a first-class degree and you are a criminal, I will not employ you. If you come to me as a conscientious third-class degree holder with a good testimonial from your school principal and lecturers in the university, I will prefer you to a first class of what is an exemplary student that has no character. Character is it. Everybody can acquire knowledge and education, but not everybody can acquire character. Your character is your character. No amount of your knowledge can make you have character if you don't have character. So it is very important. Thank God our principals are here. They are with us today. Our deputy principal, vice principal are here. The teachers are here. Please and please don't play with these testimonials. They are very important. Write what you genuinely observe. If you observe something evil and you state in that testimonial, a child may reflect on it and could bring about a change in his manners and his characters. And to the students, your education, your brilliance will not carry you far. It is your character that will carry you far. And that's why Japanese are putting emphasis on characters of their children. If you go to any Japanese city, you will never find papers thrown on the road. If you go to Japanese cities, you will find children helping older people to cross the road. In World Cup and Olympics, when the visitors of Japan are performing, when everybody has littered the stadium and they are gone, without prodding, Japanese who are in the stadium will go around and pick all the rubbish. These are the things they were taught. Do not lie, do not cheat, do not litter. You know, be hardworking, be honest. If you are able to incorporate all of these things into your life, the sky will not move able to accommodate you. You go beyond the sky. Thank you very much.
Once again, I want to thank the lecturer for the answer to the various questions. I want to say that in his presentation earlier, he talked about leadership beyond culture. And I think that is what he has been emphasizing. The traditional rulers do not need to any legislative law to be passed before they assume a role. We think in a lot of things, it will be difficult for any government to remove him because of the leadership role that is playing, its influence in the community. So to the extent that a traditional ruler assumes the position of leadership and does all the things that have been enumerated here today, I think if any government that tampers with him will be doing it at his own career. Then just to shed light on what one student said, I couldn't have talked about it, but I think he misplaced the question. He was talking about the oracle seeking the king. And in fact, that is what is in the public domain. That what the government has done is to allow the oracle to seek the king. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We need more applause. Please, you will agree with me that today we have brought that person that all of you need. And I know we have learned one thing or the other. Please appreciate him more. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I will now hand over the mic to one of our former president of Old Student Association. He is ex-official too, to take some remarks. Thank you. Off school.
My part is very simple, but still very fast. I've seen Senator Ojodu at many occasions. He's a man of character, a man of his word, a man that likes to make his mark anywhere he goes, either by speech or by action. He has done again to the PM clap for him once again. I want to tell you, sir, that we honor you so much. We are giving you 2 sets of awards. And first of all, let me say, as a member of Nadeco that got you to this political era, your job has not finished. Some of us who are very old here, what our cab is putting on, Awos cab, is an Awos. That is symbol of people who are truly progressive people. Therefore, your job continues, sir, as a force of the people, as a grassroots politician, to let government know this is the cry of people everywhere. So we want it to move and change better. When they are changing better, all these things will go down. When people ask them to do and people are busy doing something tangible. Once again, go to an inch of knowledge in Jesus' name. Now, I want you to, first of all, help us present your speech to our PG. Your speech will be in all our social handle of the old students. Help us present one before I go further. Help us, your speech to present to the former present it to our PG so I can now put it on your other put on our social media.
I'm delighted today in the presence of our chairman, a reputable public servant, and the presence of all our guests who are seated here, staff of this noble school, and the presence of all students of the two Ladigbolu of the Alumni Association of this great school. Thank you very much, ma'am, for giving me the opportunity to come and say my mind here. And I believe that I, as a journalist of 30 years time, who still does writing every day, will ensure that my colleagues report widely in the media, in the social media, and I will make sure that it gets to almost all our cases. And I will let them know it is by virtue of your inviting me to this occasion that I've made this available. Thank you very much, Ron.
I want to sincerely appreciate our speaker this afternoon for giving us this speech. It is like the speech of an oracle, and it is so significant. The first of such speeches to be spoken to our new king is coming from Ladigbolu Grammar School, because Ladigbolu Grammar School is a school that represents the kings of Oyo land. That means the past kings are behind this king. You may not know, things don't just happen. Things don't just happen. We just gave him a free opportunity to choose any topic. We did not know the topic he would speak on till he started speaking. And for him to now speak on this land, even to this school, and speak to our new king, giving him the way forward. He has spoken as an oracle. We appreciate you, sir. And we are going to kiss, make copies, have it in our library, make copies for the schools that are home. They too must have this in their libraries. And we thank God for our chairman when he told you that he will personally, you understand, that means a lot. It means a lot. So definitely, this speech will get to the right places. We are very grateful to you, sir. Thank you.
Let me make a promise. I will go ahead and make a pamphlet of this speech. Print it and supply you with 1,000 copies that can then distribute to you. Thank you very much.
Yes, I thought it's a man that really make a mark anywhere he goes. And I want to say again that Senator Ojodu, you are very fortunate today. Look at the truth, look at tomorrow leaders. They've had you. I can see they are being inspired by your speech. That was source of those questions. That means that they remember that when we are in Ladigbolu, so thing happen. It's a thing of joy for you. I want to tell you this. I want to charge you at this point in time, as an host, as an ADECO member, as a activist at the grassroots. Please help us listen to the confirmation, the bringing into life of Conference 2014. It goes out of problem of this country. It's a very fertile document which he has not seen the light of the day. And I know you very well as a man that has been champion of many in this country. Please call your colleague. Think of God will give you way to do that in Jesus' name. Now I'm going to stage one of our award for you. Can we step up, please? Our PG will decorate you as the first honor, as first awardee of this program for us of our 68th anniversary. Our PG will honor you with this award number one. Now, be one by one. Begin on first. Yeah, I will put it in. To God be the glory. I'm not called on the chairman. This another medal I work for you. Anywhere you do well, you will give you a medal. Am I correct? You are done well. Am I correct? You are done well today. My PG, help us give this medal award to the chairman of the official to help us also decorate Ojodu as well.
The Soviet spirit of Ojodu, you are invited to present a speech here, which you have done so eloquently, and from the reaction of the audience, it is you are quite sure that to them. So on behalf of both sides of the table, I want to decorate you with these medals. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the press. Let me I want to say this to you all. And this has been made here today. We are going to make more issue. He's a man that doesn't make issue anywhere he goes. He's going to make another issue here today. Because I've seen that anywhere he goes,